Quincy has no greater drug abuse problem than society in general, but I think society in general, drug abuse has increased over the years. What we're seeing is a trend a lot in heroin, an upswing in heroin use and heroin overdoses, particularly among our younger men and women. Quincy is not a host city, and by a host city I mean people aren't coming to Quincy to buy drugs. What we find a good percentage of the time are people are coming to Quincy to sell drugs to our children and our residents. So they're coming from outside, whether it be Brockton or Boston, some of the biggest cities that surround us that have a bigger drug problem, I think, than we do. They're coming to our city to bring the drugs into the city. We've formed a drug collaborative which seems to be engaging all of those different areas of law enforcement and social services, bringing them together at the table and trying to make some reasonable solutions to make a dent in it. Law enforcement can't do it alone. Corrections can't do it alone. The courts can't do it alone. And the hospitals and social service agencies can't do it alone. But when you bring all those agencies together, I think it makes a major impact. From a Quincy police standpoint, we've stepped up our drug enforcement. We've actually just purchased drug enforcement dogs, drug sniffing dogs, to assist the drug officers and the drug units out in the street in combating some of the drug crime. It is definitely a priority in the Quincy Police Department, and we've made a number of great drug arrests recently with some serious drug seizures. A lot of times with the users, they try and get them help more so than criminal. The drug dealers are the ones that really are targeted because they're the ones actually that are providing the drugs and basically ruining society. So they are treated a lot harsher than a drug user, a casual user, or a drug user. The drug users a lot of the times are victims as well. For parents, basically it should be addressed early. A good introduction to it is in the 5th grade when they do the DARE class. I know in my own children a lot of the times they would come home and they'd start asking questions about drugs and drug use. And what we try to stress to our children is that using a drug or trying a drug or using drugs in general, it's a life-changing mistake. The key word is just don't, because it is a life-changing mistake that you're making. You may be able to get away with trying it once and it may be okay, but there are so many people that try it once and can never get away from it. So it is a life-changing mistake.